Welcome to my weekly video series. Thank you so much for joining me today. And whether this is your weekly stop by for lunchtime or wherever time frame you are, or you stop in whenever you can, or it could be your first time. Today, our topic, hi Lori, thanks so much for joining today. And Lori is one of our regulars. And hi Mimi, really great to see you as well, who's also a regular. I am so happy to see you. And hi Douglas from Jamaica. So wonderful to see you all today. Our topic is mindfulness. My introduction. My name is Floria, founder of Recognize Your Potential. I was so excited to greet everybody that I forgot to even say who I was, but doesn't matter. You know who I am. Our topic is mindfulness today, and I have been on a journey of mindfulness for over 3 decades, and consciously as an adult, both mindfulness and growth mindset, which are incidentally, in my opinion, quite parallel. Growth mindset, much more academic, and mindfulness less so, but very similar in their principles. Now, what does mindfulness mean to you? I know back many years ago when I was on this journey, it was not something that we discussed. People were not talking about mindfulness. Thankfully, today is much more appropriate to talk about mindfulness, and either at the workplace, in business, or in life. And last time I checked, business and work are also part of life. They're not separate. So if it is good at the workplace, it often can be very effective in various aspects of life. Mindfulness has many, many benefits in every aspect of our life, personal and professional. Some of the benefits of mindfulness are from improving our thought processes, being aware. Hi, Messi. Wonderful to see you. Thank you so much for joining from Vancouver. I am so excited, and this is another reason why Mondays have become and are marvelous. Make it a marvelous Monday for yourself. So back to mindfulness. I love being aware. So mindfulness will increase self-awareness. It will improve our capacity, potential to grow at a much higher level, increase happiness, feel empowered. Feeling empowered is key to our happiness, because no one ever feels happy if they're feeling helpless. So on the other hand, for work, it will impact leadership, building trust, which trust is crucial to our workplace, to our business and life. It will improve engagement, morale. We feel much better, more confident. We communicate better. So there are many, many benefits of mindfulness. Now, mindfulness. Why do we need to be mindful? Or what does mindfulness mean? Mindfulness, simply put, is all about being aware of our thoughts and our emotions before they get ahead of us, not 3 days later, because the sooner we are aware, the sooner we can do something about it. And not the other principle in mindfulness is being non-judgmental. So if you are judging yourself, Floria, why are you doing this? Or I can't believe you're doing this again, then I am being judgmental to myself. So I remind myself often, almost every day. Last time I checked, I wasn't a judge. And I remind myself these principles every day because it is a journey. Mindfulness is not something that we go and practice once a week for an hour and then we become mindful. It's a journey. We become much more mindful as we move forward. I also, as a kid, I know we all do, feel that we're invincible and we can take charge of our destiny and who we are, our character, our life, our choices. As an adult, I always said, well, it doesn't matter how you were raised, where you were raised, what education you may have received or not. Today, as an adult, I have the choice to become who we want to be. So being self-aware of our thoughts, our behavior, our habits, our beliefs, our attitude, and our emotions are key to making changes when we feel that we are no longer satisfied with the status quo. If it's a habit that you no longer feel it's serving you, you have, same as I, have the chance, the capability, the power to make changes. However, it's not possible. Judging yourself or anyone else has never, ever inspired anyone to make changes. When your mother, when your teacher, when anyone, when your boss says, hey, you need to do this differently, or your mother said, hey, you need to do this, you should do this, how inspired were you to make any changes? It just doesn't work. It kills inspiration. But when you say, you know what, yes, I have this habit of not drinking enough water or not trusting my own intuition or not managing my time, whatever your observation is, when you say, yes, I've not done, it is an area that I want to improve. So how can I do that? That kind of an internal conversation, observation, is conducive to being inspired to make a change. I continuously remind myself, okay, let go of another judgment. Hi, Patricia. So wonderful and great to see you. And mindfulness is something that we become aware of our emotions. Now, historically, workplaces, businesses, said, well, emotions don't have a place at the workplace. But then we have realized that, hey, emotions is part of being a human being. Period. Now, how can we actually use our emotions to our benefit? Well, our emotions can tell us what our thoughts are. So I always say that emotions are a gift. Every emotion carries a gift for us. Hold on a second. I need to take a breath and a sip. of my green tea and my cup, enjoying life to the fullest every day, which I remind myself. So what I share with you is nothing that I do not practice, or not that I don't practice. I have been practicing these for a long time. And that's what becomes exciting, because on this journey, I have researched, I have practiced, I've studied from various aspects to see what works, and then implementing. So mindfulness will alert you to your thoughts, your beliefs, your emotions much more. Because as you become much more self-aware, then you say, okay, I'm feeling a bit in a funk. Why is that? Why is this emotion? Why am I feeling this way? This funk is telling me that I am down on myself, I'm being judgmental, I'm not being nice to myself, or various aspects. So the emotion is a warning sign that tells us what our thoughts are, where our self-talk is. Am I supporting myself or judging myself? Either way, my emotion will let me know. And the more aware we become... Hi Mehdi, great to see you on the weekend. And thanks so much for stopping by. It's wonderful to see you, each of you from various parts of the world on every week. It is so exciting for me, and I look forward to seeing you and sharing the things that I have practiced, known, learned, and share them in a way that hopefully will help you. But again, your gifts of feedback are crucial, because we are in this together. There is no such a thing as being perfect. Perfection means, I always say, if I was perfect, why would I need to be here? I want to enjoy the journey. So going back to mindfulness, you want to be aware. The sooner you become aware of the emotion, acknowledge it, the sooner you can realize what the self-talk is coming. Where is the self-talk coming from? And is it putting you down or not? Does it feel good or not? If it doesn't feel good, then you want to change that. Remember that our thoughts, group of our thoughts create our beliefs, group of our beliefs create our attitude, group of our attitude creates our habits, and our habits create our behavior, and then in time becomes our character. That's why mindset is everything. Mindset is another way of being mindful, because we all have capability, potential, capacity, power to change our life, our beliefs, our habits, and you have that power as well. So we cannot be judging ourselves and be inspired to change things around. Now, just because you are Mehdi, or you are Dolly, or you are Massey, or Lori, or Mimi, doesn't give you the power or the right to be mean to yourself. Hi, Jane. So wonderful to see you. So just because you are yourself, you do not have the right to be mean or rude to yourself. And that's why we don't feel good when we are judging ourselves. So the more we let go of self-judgment, the easier it will be to become more mindful and be inspired to make a change towards the goal that we want to achieve. Whether it is going to the gym, whether it is eating healthy, managing your time, starting a business, doing something new that you haven't done before, being more successful at the workplace, in your profession, regardless, you want to bring that inspiration, because when you are feeling inspired, that is when you will initiate a new habit that supports you and your goal. Being aware of your emotions, of our emotions, is also key, because we become aware and we say, I'm in a funk, this is how I am feeling, and if it doesn't feel good, you want to make changes. If it feels good, don't change it. Say, all right, on the right track, way to go. Whereas if it doesn't feel good, then you want to make the necessary changes in your thoughts, in your habits, in your behavior, in your beliefs to feel better. Somebody was asking me the other day if what do I believe in? I said, one track mind. It's all about happiness. Because when we are happy, then, and I don't mean in a superficial way, I mean in an authentic way. Everything to do in a way that makes you happy will make you successful. And as you become happier, you also have much more to offer your business, your work, your profession, your life, your family, your relationships. And it also strengthens the most important relationship that we as human beings will ever have, which is with ourselves. Your relationship with you is crucial to your well-being and happiness. And mindfulness is the way we achieve that more and more every day. And you too can become much more self-aware. We're going to spend time on various aspects, how you can bring it into your life. And I would love to hear your gifts of feedback. What's important to you? What would be helpful to you? Because that is the only way I can improve these videos, these segments, in a way that is also helpful to your everyday life. Otherwise, it's not going to be effective for you, and it won't be effective to me either. So your gifts of feedback are important. I am so grateful so many of you have subscribed to my daily quotations. If you haven't, please visit Recognize Your Potential. You can subscribe to my daily quotations, which will come to your inbox. A very short quote that comes every day, 365 days a year. Those are very specific. You can also subscribe to receive videos or podcasts into your mailbox if you choose to. Hi, Jen. Wonderful to see you, and happy recent retirement. We want to make various platforms user-friendly for you, and what topics might be of interest for you. So If you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, thank you so much for visiting me there as well. There are various options for each of you to suit your needs. Love hearing from you, your gifts of feedback, and your ideas, your thoughts, your suggestions are crucial for us. So thank you. Please let me know how mindfulness can be helpful to you or is. What are you practicing? What's your interest? And happy to offer my 2 cents worth and my ideas and experience as well. Make it a marvelous Monday. Have a fabulous week ahead. And thanks again for joining me live on these videos weekly or whenever you can. I so appreciate having you in my life. And wonderful day. Make it a marvelous Monday.